It is always a pleasure presenting to you. You're watching the Celebrity Gossip Show alongside entertainment news with your host Fatmata Jallow. You're watching Better Future Production. I have a gentleman with me here. He'll be here discussing with me on some of the key issues trending in the entertainment industry. You're welcome to the show, gentlemen.
Welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm pleased to be here on this day after this program.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Mudlamin Mane.
Mudlamin Mane. Mane Kada.
Oh yeah, Mane Kada.
So are you ready to gossip with me today?
Alright, let's go all day. No, man. Whatever comes, we take it.
Okay, no, the first thing we have is Honorable Mai Fatty's current marriage to one Mrs. Ramatulai Jallow, which happened on the 2nd of April 2021. As you know, Mai Fatty, Honorable Mai Fatty, is the leader of Gambia Moral Congress, GMC, and there has been rumors going around that he married a second wife. Some are saying this is not the first time he's having another wife. Like some are saying he once had another wife and divorced, and he had another wife and divorced too. So some are claiming this is his 4th time getting married to a woman, and some are even claiming that the lady is so young to get married to a man like him. So I don't know what's your take on that.
Okay, thank you very much. My view, doesn't go to him personally. Talking about polygamy, I think some man do take advantage of it, especially because of it's our religious view, you know. But really, checking through it, if it goes to a religious perspective, really there are some, like contents that the Quran says about getting married, the basic requirements, which requirements you need, and how to, like gather wives, like more than one, how to, take care of them, and all the welfare that they need, to be provided for them. So in my view, I see, well, what I really normally say to other guys, I think that before marrying another wife, right, you should look to all these laws that Islam gives you and look forward to, like personally, are you willing to take this, like women forever? Because like married is not a thing that you should just go in straight, you know. You should make up your mind before getting married. You know, people do take the advantage, like I tell you can marry up to 4 wives because of such a religion. But are you taking the principles of the religion first, the rules and the regulations of polygamy first? That's the first things that are my views are on to.
Okay, it's very important. Xam naa ne loolu leer na mbokk yi takka na jabar lu nekk di wax rek si kàllaama angale bi rek mooy ne balaa ngay mun a takka ñaar ba ñetti ba ñeneenteeli jabar xam nañ ne islam wax nañ ne loolu dagan na si islam bo da nga war a seen ndax mun nga ko ndax mun ngaa yore jigéen bi wala tamit di nga mun a emale ñëpp foog naa loolu is very important, and polygamy is legal. So congratulations to Mr. Fatty. Mr. Fatty, Honorable Mr. Fatty, yeah, sure. Okay, moving on. Oboy and Gambian Child, ñu ngi release a latest music video and audio called AJINDI. Rumors has it that Oboy has been called to the police station for questioning. So how ma lan nga am pour wax ci lolu nonu, because rumors has it ne mu ngi try pour Baro la nekk di rifatu si song bi, according to what people say. You know, Baro la nekk di wax moo tax mu ne AJINDI.
Yeah, I haven't heard about the song yet, but I heard about the story, especially yesterday I was watching, was reading, was in Gambia. I just did, like the management of, Oboy and Gambian Child, they write a letter to the president's office to have an audience with him. They declined the letter. So they were commenting especially, today this happened, all of a sudden I heard it about a few hours ago that they were called at the police headquarters for questioning, right? So I don't know actually what's the reason of the question. Probably it would be with the music, but just what I heard and what I read on the control from what's on Gambia yesterday, like they declined their letter to meet or have an audience with the president. Okay. And today, now, they've been called at the, police headquarters. Talking about this song especially, we have to understand this is a democratic country. Everybody have right to say whatever you, hence, it doesn't cause any harm, right? Or social misbehavior, or directly insulting somebody. Whatever songs you play, you came out, whatever, things you saying, you need to have a solid backgrounds, right? Basic backgrounds on it. That's the most important thing. But like, what I really want to say, this is a democratic country, and you're free to sing and say whatever you want to say, despite whatsoever it is, Nobody has the right to tell somebody that you shouldn't be producing this, because we are all equal. We all have a way, one way or the other, to contribute to the development of the country. And I feel what these guys are saying and doing is their right, is their point of view. And most of all is, once you try to stop someone from talking, now you give him a platform, you give him a willpower, and nextly, everybody start turning their eyes on them, or start listening to them. And if you don't get that popularity ever before, now people will get to start listening to their songs. Because for me, I've never listened to their songs, but now I want to know what their songs contains. And this is going to happen to many people, has happened today. Yeah, that's what I see. So they have no reason, no any way to arrest them or stop them from making their songs. Yeah.
I believe artists should be respected because music is the only way is the only means they have to communicate to their fans and the world at large, to listen to their message. Yeah. So I believe Oboy is a citizen, so he has every right to express himself through his music. If at all, like for instance, there are opposition parties here and people against the current government. They normally voice out what they have in their mind, but they've never been called for questioning or arrested for it. So why is it different in Oboy's case that he has to be called? Yeah, it's a cause for concern,
Yeah, one thing that music is so influential, like you can see, going back to history, we've seen certain things been happening, because being a politician, especially a political party or political individual, right? Okay, saying something against the government, it's always been political view, Some people will take it, some people will not take it, But when it comes to music, it's a different thing, Because once people get the message and it travels quicker and faster, and people can repeatedly listen to that song on and on again until it grounds something in them. And that's the power of music. And that's how music is. And I just thought they are afraid because, like, these kids get a lot of fans in around town, and people who will listen to the song, we are on an election year, So the government are really scared how many people are going to listen to these people and how many people are going to uphold to the, the messages in this song. My point of view, really, for what I see, they should just let them do their things. Because once you start to harass them, now the people are going to turn eyes on them and sway. That's what's going to happen.
Okay, Mr. Mane, so we move to the next. We have an entertainment news right now. We have Jizzle featuring Saifond Balde, Jiwo Labado, a new song and visual that has been out on the 31st of March. It's trending and people are doing challenges on the song, trying to make videos and all that. I think it's a great thing. It's trending and it involves an international artist. Like, he's from Guinea, at least he's outside, and I think it's a good thing for the Gambian music industry because it will bring more exposure, and then it will make the people, maybe the people from Guinea will have interest now in Gambian music, and it will make us grow as a country. What is your take on that?
Yeah, it's a good thing actually. It's a good thing having a combination with the outside musicians, because that's what it brings, like you say. People who don't know, Jizzle from Guinea-Bissau was starting, and including that music, those in Gambia who don't know, we started music. And really what I see is about African music, or Senegambian music, because these are the music that, we know. And going back in histories, our music within the sub-region was very profound, Because talking basically about some instruments, right? That's are used right now in modern music. Most of this instrument came from, especially this part of Africa, going back in history. So we have to revive our music, our culture, and explore them, you know, trying to get them, marketable into international world, you know. So I see what Jizzle just has been doing, because like other artists, like European American celebrities, you know, if you wanted to rise as an incoming artist, what you do is try to meet a very prominent artist, somebody famous, somebody people know, and have a 1 or 2 single with him, a song that boasts your, your status in the music. So, them na you know what I mean? All I see is good. It's gonna help him. It's gonna improve the Gambian Guinea-Bissau music, and it's gonna keep us together. Like you said, there are things that we can do. A lot of things. Sometimes I took too much, but like we can have in carnivals or festivals. You know what I mean? From different countries around the sub-region. Coming and showing your talent, the kind of cultural music you have. These are the things that we should improvise, you know, in our music. It's a good thing, so I think that it's good to keep it up.
Okay, that's very interesting. We have ST Brikama Boyo. Yeah. His music video, KODO BAY KODO, hit 1 million views on YouTube. Wow. And I think that is a great achievement too. Wow, yeah. Sure. Okay.
My boy is doing really great, you know. ST, if you are watching this anywhere, keep it up, man. You've been so amazing, and I want you to keep it up. It's not about the song, it's about the release. You know, he's doing a great job. I think he needs more help, you know what I mean, in terms of a lot of things, you know what I mean, as I can see. But like I would tell some kids and some young people, music back in the days, I don't know how it's good, but it was like, listening to music was like getting up, going to the library, reading books every time. This is how we get it. And this boy, ST, he got all the lyrics, man. He got all the lyrics. You know, he's so damn good. And I wish that, man, his music go beyond here. You know, his music go beyond, he's doing well. Just keep it up, keep the good advice. I try to keep the kids from being in trouble, because music is all like that. Okay. So it's meant to educate, you know, and utilize people, you know, but not to break us or not to get us in a bad way. Because I can see some songs that, like some children are taking it in a bad way, but listen to the context of the music, it explains different, you know. So I think that he's doing wonder. You just keep it up. We need another Jizzle in Gambia. Probably, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's it, you know. I'm good for that, man.
Okay, again, Jizzle hits 1 million views on his music video, INCASE. What's your take on that?
INCASE he didn't surprise me, because he's singing the music of a generation. I get a lot of youths who are following his music. But my advice, it goes, like I said, this is celebrity gossips, right?
You're free to say anything.
Yeah, but like what I'm saying, like I tell you, music was meant to teach, educate, you know what I mean, and utilize you in one way or the other. But I think there's a lot of issues going in our clip and some of our songs by the things we preach, we say, what we show on our clip. It doesn't matter, right? Your life is your life. But you are here to make the next generation better. You know what I mean? We're here to make decisions, but not to destroy the next generation. So we must be aware, man. We are from a different world, you know. Right? You might want to copy some people what they're doing. It's all fine, but it's always good to know where you're from, things you should do, because we should preserve our ethic values, you know, as a black people, as a Gambian. Yeah, that's my advice to him though, anyway. Okay.
And this is a source of motivation, especially for the youths and some upcoming artists trying to grind and be where these artists are right now. It is a source of motivation, because these artists didn't just become big over a night, no. They tried and grind and went through ups and downs and different things, and they went through a lot to be what they are today. So I think upcoming artists should be motivated and work and get more than 1 million views these artists are having. The final one we have on the list today is Junior King. He is the first Gambian upcoming artist to get 500,000 views on YouTube. That is really impressive and good, right?
I see the boys are doing very well. Well, we need a lot of help. We need a lot of help too, because like Gambians have been having talents. Talking about the music, if I have to tell, I'm still young, but I can hear people tell reducing to come to learn music here. John Sickle came and learned music here. It was all happening in Tambato, one of the first clubs in Lamin back then. Maybe you don't know, but back there they used to have, I mean, like bands. It was like a music school, but it was actually a music school because they used to have bands. They used to have people train music. At night, I mean, they play shows and stuff like that. So you have Senegalese artists who used to come and stay here in the 80s, you know, before the 80s coming, late 70s coming to the 80s. I mean, these are the things we still need them, because we got Gambians with talents, right? They got no help. People who wanted to do this thing, but there's no institution, no door where you will go and learn certain things, you know what I mean? You know, so it's really case. I think we should be helping, because we're seeing the youth getting up all by themselves, trying to do this by themselves, you know what I mean? Starting with only, I mean, one copy, or probably we will have to make one copy, you know what I mean? Why the music industry and the arts and culture industry could do something about it. We need a music school. And I will tell you, maybe you don't ask me this question, but I think Jelba should be having a music school long before. You know what I mean? Not because he earned much, but he lived by it. You know what I mean? He knows the importance of it. This is one problem with which the Gambians, we don't want to help. You know what I mean? You've been in the music for more than 30 years. You've never opened a school or institution. Even where you will always teach Brikama people. You know what I mean? How many artists will come out of there? You know, to build up their life. I mean, I put Gambia out in the map. You know, these are the things, not only him, but these are the things we need to put in place, especially talking to government about this, you know. So that's my point on that. It is good that these boys just come out.
And he's just 14.
You know,
he's just 14, he's young. And it's
he's 14 years, he just come out. When I didn't see his video yet, but it's amazing that all of a sudden, just the first single, you hit 5 million. So the future is bright for him, that's what I see. Just keep it on, but we got to do more. Yeah, we got to do more for the kids.
Like you said, it's very important. We should have a music school, or at least somewhere where these upcoming artists will be trained and coached. Because sometimes you'll see it's difficult for some upcoming artists to write a full song for themselves, or sometimes they'll just go to the studio and these producers will just charge them any amount of money for them to record a song for them. But at the end of the day, if you listen to this song, the message is little or not even relevant. Exactly. Yes, it's like they don't even have enough coaching, and these producers should be able to help them too. It's not all about the money. If they think what the artist is singing doesn't make sense, or there's no importance in it, I think they should try to talk to the artist, tell them, try to do this, build yourself on this and this. I think that is very important. Right now we have no time. The time is already exhausted. Mr. Mane, it was a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much for being here with us. Till we come your way next week, bye-bye for now. Thank you.